We saw Vic Vicious, Cookie Monster last game at Lazy Links. No team yet with 3 eliminations in this one. We just watched Devious and Frosty secure their 2 at the castle. Novi and Noobtra, they were the first to get, I believe, 3 elims last game.
Indeed.
And now they're right back up to 2 again. Again, in these duos, you need 3 elims to wind up getting your first point. If you win your opening fight, it's obviously risky, but you get 2 elims right away. Now you just need to basically third party one more. Puts you in a great spot to basically secure 1 point.
So here in the Wailing Woods, a lot of resource here, especially in competitive games. Vic Vicious and Cookie Monster already sitting on a decent amount for basically the starter kit of building your base, but they're going to have to harvest everything that they can, every material possible. That's why we saw earlier teams literally knocking out the edge of walls that are embedded in the ground. Ifa and Tinny going to try and push in through the rift to go. A top-down view there. I'm curious if that team on top of, I believe that's MacGuffins, is going to see this dive. Here we go, pushing in. Ifa and Tinny going to try and get as aggressive as possible here. A little build fight, but that opponent can jump out and pop the glider anytime they need to if they have an opportunity.
The dual pistols shred through these wooden walls. Iva trying to stay up top. Remember, they can glide away whenever they need to. It looks like the player nearby has started to fall on down. And it's so key to try to keep, track of where they are.
No, Rue is actually still inside.
And they were able to get a full med kit off, too. They're just going to glide away.
Ifa and Tinny must have lost tracking on the opponent there as they built into the middle, basically the meat of that tower.
Yep.
A med kit in the middle of a 2v2 like that is extremely key.
Look at the materials, though. That's why
598.
They just had to wind up falling away.
Build,
not a single build possible. And that is... There's no worse feeling in Fortnite than that, because 90% of Fortnite skill comes in the building, in my opinion. When you can't build, in this lobby,
good luck.
Good luck. So I'll say, this area completely untouched with the loot. 1 chest opened, a second one there as well.
Tinny's gonna grab the second, some minis popping out. Still a couple bandages, not sure. Tinny doesn't look like he's at 75 HP just yet, so some bandage here there might be a good move. Enough building, though. Now, Ifa, is 100-100. These guys are trying to move up top. This is down in Lucky Landing, the very south edge of the map.
We got multiple players just below.
3 teams.
Yeah.
Mitch going down to the bottom of that tower there.
Sick. Just bouncing around.
That heavy snipe.
Heavy sniper. So with that immediately one-shots any wall that comes on in. And when that happens, it lets you just drop on and catch your opponent off guard. Maybe they don't get a wall place in time. It's something that, hey, I've got this wall's protection. If someone starts spraying it, they can build in time, right? You see right there, they just did it. Shoots the heavy sniper at the wall and then immediately gets shield tags. I think we're gonna see it again. Here it is.
Have to go for the replace there, maybe an edit soon. Gonna knock that floor out. There it is.
Oh, that quick build just barely blocked one, but it wasn't enough to stop the other. The edits, the battle now as players are spraying from either side, looking from the high ground, trying to break on in.
Get a flank from above right there.
Yep.
Kind of leaving his teammate down in the bottom. Gets the knock at T'Challa, so having to double back to try and save his opponent. He's got to take the same angle. The shotgun shot through. Sick. No shield and goes down. The attempt at the aggressive push with that heavy snipe, knocking the walls out, literally dropped his teammate into the same elevation as his opponents.
Look at the chug jug. Great value. And this is exactly when you want to use it. As they'll pop this, rewarded. They've got the heavy sniper now as well. Over to Winter and Crashy. 77 players still left.
Seen a feed. Came from Ghost. Gets a knock on Cookie Monster. Teammate Vic Vicious might still be up. I didn't see if it was actually an elimination or just a knockdown. Prequel and Rampide built on the bottom of an adjacent tower there. A lot of teams taking an opportunity to heal before they have 1 minute and 10 before the storm moves. Now's the time, especially if you're not getting third-party pushed by anybody. Top off in any way that you can. Now, they know, like I said, there's a team in there. Crash is just going to try and bring down as much of it as possible while they're spraying in the nades. A little bit of a delayed explosion to drop the walls. Free fire as much as they can.
And with metal being used to build, it's almost like you think, is this opponent on low material? Whoa! Winter just got knocked by, I believe that was a hand cannon. Oh, gosh. And now the drop on in. Look at how panic. Look at the panic build.
He's got a spray.
Brilliantly done, prequel. Yes, there it is. The legendary hand cannon hits the shot. And that was what, probably 150 plus damage from that range?
At that range, yeah.
My goodness.
That's going to turn the tide almost immediately. And like we've seen in the past, we've seen multiple times, as soon as a team knows that they have a competitive advantage, they're going to push. That headshot, that set the tone immediately.
And that was Prequel who was spamming those metal walls. And I mentioned the materials. Prior to picking up the about 400 wood, they had, I think, 1 wood and 5 bricks, so down to just the last 200 mats. That could have spelled disaster if there was more spray that could come on in. Here's the zone. About, what, maybe half the teams are in play right now and is safe in the next zone.
Quite a few are still having to rotate in there. You see the bottom left corner, a team in that little factory area that the dance club is. I think DJ